unforgettable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The TCU Horned Frogs offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action here on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as
he fires this throw and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick-6, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Offense in hurry-up mode. Defense showing blitz here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returner tackled right there. That's when we'll start the drive. So the Mountaineers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. And he scores. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's reeled in. It's James. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Horned Frogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. No huddle here for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. First down and 10 now.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's James. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Coach spends a timeout to get his defense on the same page. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? They'll try to run this one in. And they've got him.
That's a positive run for this offense, but now it's going to set up 4th and goal in a big decision for this offense. I know it's still the first half. But let's face it, you're this close, maybe it's worth the risk of trying to roll the dice and try to find a way to get that ball into the end zone.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. So it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Mountaineers will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So it's West Virginia in front, Kurt. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. TCU 0. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Mountaineers pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Ray. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. And the Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. tackled up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch, with the offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Mountaineers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Hornfrog's offense takes the field now. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Now they'll run a draw play. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. He's running out of time here. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Here's the point after attempt. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Ray. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's 2nd down here. Makes a quick catch. And the Mountaineers offense is on the move now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Shotgun formation here on third down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Mountaineers looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set, second down play here. On the ground, it's White. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Touchdown, West Virginia. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's a draw to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
On the move, looking deep. The pass is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. It's caught downfield. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Mountaineers will have to kick it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. No huddle now for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. So it's West Virginia in front, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Touchdown, TCU. A strong fight back. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Caught quickly. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's James. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Second and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Still plenty of life left. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden
he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The shotgun running play call.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Throws it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
And it's incomplete. They don't make it. The defense with a stop to preserve a 2-point lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.